So according to my sources, Elon Musk is currently the richest person alive. Elon is currently worth about $425 billion. Most of that is tied up in stock that's associated with his ventures. So Tesla, SpaceX, Regular X, and he's now starting a new job as the head of the United States government task force called Doge. Anyway, the guy has a ton of money. And we hear that number, $425 billion, and we think, wow, that is crazy. That is a lot of money. And yeah, it's a lot of money, but I don't think that we have any idea just how much money that is. I don't think our brains are able to comprehend just how vast that sum of money is in human existence. And so this video is just me doing the math to try to give you a point of reference for how much $425 billion actually is. So if you're like me personally, I am not a millionaire. But imagine if you get $1 million and then you think to yourself, wow, that was really nice. I'd like to do that 424,000 more times. That's Elon Musk. That's what $425 billion is. It's 425,000 million dollars. As in, if you look up the entire population of like actual Atlanta proper, Georgia, the guy could give basically every person in Atlanta $1 million right now. Like he could make every single person in Atlanta a millionaire right now. Let me put this in a little bit of a different light. There are billionaires whose entire life ambition is to buy a professional sports team. Professional sports teams are incredibly expensive. They're something that you and I probably will never purchase in our lives. And to buy a professional sports team costs billions of dollars. So if you look up, what is the average NFL team worth? It's worth $6.5 billion. The average NBA team is worth $4.6 billion. And the average MLB team is worth $2.6 billion. So there's a lot of teams in each of those leagues, but those are the three most popular sports in the United States. And so the total NFL teams as a whole, the NFL is worth about $190 billion. The NBA then is worth about $138 billion. And the MLB as a whole is worth about $79 billion. Which means if you add those figures up, that Elon Musk could literally tomorrow decide to buy the most popular three sports in America outright. Every professional football team, every professional basketball team, every professional baseball team, all owned by one guy. And that could happen tomorrow. So Elon, if you're watching this, and chances are you are watching this given my vast YouTube fame, I have a plan that you're going to want to hear. Step 1, do this. Buy every single American sports team outright. Step 2, combine baseball, basketball, and football into one new sport called Basey Baskey Feety Ball. Make up whatever rules you want for this new sport. It doesn't matter. You own all the teams. You own all the players' contracts. Make up whatever you want. Step 3, make every player play this sport, whatever it is, and televise it once a week for the general public. Step 4, very simple. Hire me to be the head referee of Basey Baskey Feety Ball. Elon, I want you to know, as a referee, I won't be fair, but I will be fun. And that's exactly what America needs right now. Step 5, tweet at Bezos. Hey Jeff, did you see the Basey Baskey Feety Ball game last night? LOLZ. And just see what Bezos tweets back at you. Step 6, if Bezos gets sassy, ban him from Twitter because you also own Twitter. And then move the Seattle Basey Baskey Feety Ball team out of Seattle into the Midwest so Jeff can't even watch a single sport. Elon, call me if you have any questions. I'm happy to support you in this endeavor. But you guys get what I'm saying. This guy isn't loaded like, oh, I just bought a Ferrari in cash loaded. No, he's loaded like, I just bought every sports team that you cared about and canceled the game because I want revenge on you and I don't want you to be able to watch any sport that you want to watch anymore. So I just bought every team and canceled all the sports, and that's how rich I am. loaded. However, besides the vast sum of money that he has, one really interesting thing is because so much of his wealth is tied up in the companies that he owns and in the stock of the companies that he owns, Elon can have these crazy swings in wealth day to day. And this really blew my mind the first time that I understood it, because guys like Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates are gaining and losing empires worth of wealth every single day of their lives. For example, just last month on December 11th, 2024, Elon Musk set the record for the most wealth made in one day when he made $62.8 billion in one 24-hour period. That's $62,800 million in a day, in 24 human hours, because his stock prices went up so much. His net worth just exploded. And again, we have no way to comprehend this amount of wealth as humans, so let's just break this down. If you made $62.8 billion in a day, that means every single hour for 24 hours, you are making $2.6 billion every hour. So again, we don't really have a way to comprehend that. What is that? That means every minute for 24 hours, he made $43.6 million. $43.6 million a minute for 24 hours. Or put another way, every single second on December 11th, 2024, every single second, Elon Musk made $726,851.85. As in the amount of wealth that many Americans are striving for over the course of their entire career of work, of 40-hour weeks, of sometimes overtime, $726,000. Elon Musk literally made that in 1 second on December 11th, 2024. And then the next second, he did it again. And the next second, he did it again. And he did it every single second for 24 hours straight. Which means if we estimate that Elon Musk spent about 5 minutes on the toilet on December 11th, 2024, which is a pretty reasonable amount of time for a human to spend on the toilet in a given day, he made $218 million in the 5 minutes he spent on the toilet scrolling through Twitter, which he also owns. But what's really crazy is that pushed his net worth to $447 billion. He's now back down to $425 billion, which means since that happened less than a month ago, he has lost $22 billion. And these are just normal days for this guy. He makes billions one day, he loses billions the next day. This is just a normal day-to-day thing for him. Goes to sleep, wakes up, oops, lost a couple billy while I slept. Goes to sleep again, wakes back up, guess what? We're back up, boys. What you and I would consider financial paradise, like we've made enough money, we're gonna cash out forever, or utter financial ruin, like we just lost everything that we had. This guy is doing that every single day of his life. And look, what is the point of all of this? That is a great question. I don't know the answer. Personally, I'm not super mad that this guy has all this money. I am not super happy that this guy has all this money. I am super indifferent to the fact that Elon Musk has all of this wealth. However, Elon, if you're not going to buy every sports team and take my suggestion to create Basey Baskey Feedy Ball, I really hope that you will do something good in the world with this amount of wealth. Maybe start a school, maybe build a rec center, maybe end world hunger forever and ever. I don't know, just a few thoughts. But then again, if I know myself and I had this much money, I would spend every penny of it buying fake YouTube views. It's just who I am. If you're still watching this video, thank you so much. I love you more than Elon loves the Cybertruck, which is an insane amount of love toward you. Thank you so much. I will see you next Friday.